Avatar: The Last Airbender. Was this episode 5 of season 3? This is the episode that is a fan favorite, The Beach. Um, this episode barely has Aang and the gang in it, so I'm going to talk about their subplot first, and then we'll get into the real meat of this episode. The main plot of this Aang's and then's plot in this episode is all that really happens is they're hanging out, and in the background, some random background characters inform the Fire Lord that the Avatar's alive. Done. Like that's it pretty much. And they fight the assassin Zuko sent to kill the Avatar, and they're not really sure where to go from that, but they're definitely scared of him. That's about it. Like that's all that happens with that. So yeah, I mean, none of it was bad, but it's like the real meat of this episode is just the gang being normal teens, like the villain gang. You know, May, Ty Lee, and Zuko and Azula, and there's a lot of great comedy in that, especially when Azula's trying to flirt like God. It, it, it's just great stuff. Um, there's a lot of great comedy in this episode, but the best part about it is you really you really just you really enjoy vibing with the characters, but and there's a lot of great humor, but you really understand there's a lot of great sadness in it, where these are four characters raised in this nation that's at war, and they've all been indoctrinated into it in some way. May's been indoctrinated in the sense that she's told to just be silent, behave. Um, Tightly less so, but she has her own emotional thing that she deals with in this episode. But Azula can't even function because she's so used to being praised and being beloved and just whatever. Zuko can't even function because he's so angry about all the shit that he's had to deal with his whole life because of this war and how his father treats him. So it's all this stuff that's like, I'm watching this episode going, this is fun. But then you just realize how fucking sad all this is underneath all of that. And that's one of the great things about this show is like, I feel like a kid would watch the show and just see a goofy, fun episode. Nothing more. And then when you grow up and realize the real subtext and meat of this show, you're like, ugh, this is sad. I still enjoyed the episode, but still. And really seeing Zuko come to grips with his pain a little bit and why he's so angry and how he doesn't really understand right from wrong and he's mad at himself. Just stuff like that. And it's just, yeah, it's just, yikes. Love this episode. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.